You say my look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when me wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need it the weight. If you get it, not the play. Wanna run it up, turn it up, all night. If the lights went down, get you keep it, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 With a rate. Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips and private dinners just for us two. Yeah, he buy me Givenchy dresses and feed me breakfast. Immaculate, loving when he show affection. The balcony, over like you stretching. And I ain't never out like wrestling. Back on it. Got all these boys mad cause I passed on it. I'm a flop. Come on, baby, spin a bag on it. Yeah, we so extra, feeling like young in the rest. Turn it up, all night. If the lights went down, get you keep it, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Tackle there by Will Anderson. They face 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, McCaffrey. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Pistol snap with Lance. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here we go. Stroud going to throw right away. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's 2nd and 9. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Here's a 2nd and 9.
All right.
To throw, it's Stroud. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd down and 9. To throw is Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
At their own 2-yard line.
First and 10. To throw, here's Lance. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The big lineman, Aleem McNeil, ends the play there. So we've played 1 quarter here. Third and a yard. Here's Lance. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, 49ers.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Christian Harris there on the stop. Second and 7. A run here with McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Lance. Able to complete it to Ayuk. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Now it's McCaffrey. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Danielle Hunter with the stop. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Lance. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Danielle Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. So on fourth down, the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, out to punt. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Slot man in motion left. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now Lance in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Lance. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will open up a 13-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, Stroud. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. He's got it to the 35-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll check this down to the running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Not much there, maybe a yard. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A pistol snap with Lance. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A fair catch called for and taken in, although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Stroud gonna set up to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Second down and 3. Now, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the 2nd half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And the Niners are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Lance looking to throw. Quick throw here is complete. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Texans 6. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Kone Wanwu now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Durendo. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. I'm just a yard short.
It's a game of 5. Curry's on 3rd and 18.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. To throw, here's Lance. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Third and long. Here's Lance. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one knocked away and incomplete. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, south.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run once more with McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. To throw is Lance. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shaair.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Whoa.
Now Stroud. He keeps it himself. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Already.
They look to run with Mixon. And he will score! Game on! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
In trouble, and down he goes.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Strong. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now Lance. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think what happened defensively, Mike, is just everyone was not on the same page. And when you do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes, make the offense have to earn everything they get.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. First and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Again, it's McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a two-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to make it a two-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a two-score advantage. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
On this week, right?
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here. And they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Hey, uno. Why, Tony?
On play action. Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Here we go. 19 Texans.
Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Guerrero. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. McCaffrey now from the pistol. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they